President.
The Senator for Ohio.
Thank you, Mr. President. I appreciate Senator Menendez always speaking up for human rights, regardless of who the president is, regardless of any colleagues fronting for this president whenever the president calls on them. And Senator Menendez has always been the senator here that stands up for his principles on international human rights. Mr. President, thank you. Thanks to Senator Manchin and my colleagues for coming to the floor earlier today to remind this body we need to act now on behalf of almost 90,000 miners living under the threat of massive cuts to the pensions they earned. 1,200 miners and their families could lose their health care by the end of the year because of the Westmoreland and Murray bankruptcies. That leaves us about a month. The bankruptcy court could allow these corporations to, quote unquote, shed their liabilities, a fancy way of saying they could walk away from paying miners the benefits they have earned. 2 years ago, we worked to save thousands of miners' health care. We have to do it again. We can't leave these workers behind to lose their health care over the holidays just because of the date their companies filed for bankruptcy. We have to make sure they don't lose their retirement security on top of that. 86,000 UMWA miners, United Mine Workers miners, are facing crippling pension cuts. They aren't alone. The retirement security of hundreds of thousands of Teamsters and iron workers and carpenters and many other retirees and workers is also at risk. The crisis facing their pensions is real, it's immediate, and it could have ripple effects across the country. This week, the PBGC released a new report showing it would run out of money even sooner, and we should be concerned about that. If the multi-employer system collapses, if the PBGC fails, we are looking at a potential recession. Small businesses that have been in the family for generations could face bankruptcy. Workers lose jobs at businesses, forced to close up shop. Retirees face crippling cuts to their income. Congress a decade ago, gave Wall Street a bailout after they wrecked people's lives. These mine workers did what they were supposed to do. They gave up money at the bargaining table to put aside money for health care and pensions later. Is Congress going to abandon them? This is about our values. It's about whose side you're on. It's about the dignity of work. We should be committed to these miners, to these workers, to these retirees. We shouldn't give up. We're continuing to work for a bipartisan solution. It comes down to the dignity of work. When people have dignity, when work has dignity, we honor the retirement security that they have earned. I yield the floor.